Hey guys, what is going on? This is Ip of RageQuitTV. Gonna be casting a game between the Liquid Hero and some random Korean Protoss. Don't know who this guy is. His name translates to Creation of the Evening, and doing some searching on PlayXP brought me to a thread where someone thought this may have been Slayer's Alicia, but that is my crappy Korean mixed with some random dude online. So you can't take that too seriously. No clue who he is, but I was told this game is very interesting. It is a PvP on Shakuras Plateau, and both players look like they're going out to do a 9 pylon. Hero places his pylon out just a little bit further than a Korean Protoss. Actually, I can't call him the Korean Protoss because Hero is one as well. If I call someone by anything other than Hero, it is going to be this guy. And we'll see if they do 12 or 13 gates. That will be the next thing to look at. Then it will be going for the gas. Kind of interesting that neither player decided to scout after their 9 pylon. We'll see when they end up scouting. Chrono Boost being spent on the Nexus. Both players doing that around the same time. Hero is going to throw his gateway first up at 12 and going out to scout. And now the other Protoss is going to be throwing his down at 13 but not scouting. And Hero, of course, he will be the first one to scout. His gateway comes out earlier, and, well, his opponent chooses not to scout just yet. He is going to be getting his gas around 14 or 15, and Hero, again, got his just a little bit earlier. If you look at the production tab, Hero scouting completely across the map first, and he will not be finding his Protoss opponent. And will turn around most likely because, well, why would he stay up there unless he wants to proxy like a Stargate or something, which you don't see anymore. You saw that back in the beta, but not anymore. We have a Cybernex core now being built for Hero, and a Cybernex core now going down for the other Protoss player, and they get built just about the same time. You can see Hero's is at 12 seconds while the other one's was at 10. Very close, no real difference there. We see a second gateway going up for Blue Protoss, and that means he may go for like a quick 3 Stalkers before he gets, well, while he's getting warp gates, he may build like 3 Stalkers, and Hero sees this one probe. It looked like it wanted to take the gas and immediately just stole it. And a little bit interesting, we still don't have, oh no, we do have a scout out now from the Blue Protoss. We'll be going into Hero's base. Hero does have a Zealot out, and the probe is going to see, okay, you only have 1 gateway. And this second gateway, I'm a little bit curious about what he's going to do with it. And it looks like we have a gas steal also from the other Protoss player. And that probe is immediately going to get out because he knows what is coming after that Zealot. It is, of course, a Stalker, which does kill the scouting workers. Stalker first out of Blue Protoss. So it does look like he will be getting those 3 Stalkers out. Maybe not, getting a Zealot and a Sentry right now. We do have a second scout coming in, actually the same exact scout, but going in again just to see what is going on. Does see the warp gate still being chrono boosted, but a Blue Protoss is doing the same thing. And looks like we will have the 3 Stooges out of Zealot, Sentry, and Stalker for Blue Protoss. And of course, Hero doesn't have that because he only had the 1 gate and has a Stalker out chasing down this 1 probe, while Hero is going to be throwing down a forward pylon because, of course, he is going to be doing the dreaded 4 gateway. Blue Protoss now taking his second gas, does have a Twilight Council on the way. And with the Zealot, Sentry, and Stalker, looks like he is going to be expanding. And we'll see if he goes up to this 1 corner, but this looks like a Blue Protoss may be in a lot of trouble as Hero now comes in with that 1 Stalker. This Stalker and Zealot going to chase it away, but he's going back home. He may have an idea that Hero has a lot of units, but I'm kind of curious about this expansion. That does not make sense to me at all. But the meta does change. Sometimes in now PvP, you do want to get that expansion up. But Hero is going for the 4 gate, going to come down here so he can warp in more units. 3 more Stalkers come down, and a Blue Protoss is going to be forced to cancel this 1 Nexus. Thankfully, it is nowhere near done, and he has plenty of time to cancel. It has this 1 Sentry with 2 force fields, and that will aid him. He can trap the Zealot on the other side, kill it really quick, but Hero taking out a Zealot for a Zealot and doing damage on the other one. We do have a Dark Shrine on the way for Blue Protoss. and his chrono boost is relatively high. Hero doing a nice job at chrono boosting his Nexus. Going to his work account, he is at 25, while a blue Protoss is at 27. Looks like he kind of wants to defend, sending out one Zealot to see what it looks like. Canceling that Nexus, still has energy to do a force field. Gonna trap one Stalker, and gets that one for free. Does take damage on this one Zealot. And that Dark Shrine is just about gonna be complete. Another Sentry gets a nice force field off, and the Stalkers are tugging down. The Zealot should have got this one Stalker, I think. Maybe not. Maybe I am wrong there. We do have now Hero cleaning up those Zealots, but the ramp is broken. And Hero is now going to be in the base. He does see the Dark Shrine. Probes have been pulled, and Hero does not have any detection just yet. Dark Shrine is completing. I don't see any forges out for Hero, so maybe he did not click on this or wasn't paying attention. He is very busy microing, so he does not get surrounded by the probes as they do kill one Stalker. Gonna be maybe getting another one. Whooping of a DT now does come, and Hero definitely knows about it as the DT is going to town on these units. A blue Protoss is going to run his probes away. And going to be running a DT across the map. We do have a forge and 3 pylons going to be built, while a DT just goes and chases these units while the probes do run. A Stalker does fall there. And going over to the probe count, it is 11 to 26. This DT has almost made it to Hero's base, but he does have sentries up here with the wall, so I don't think that DT is going to be doing all of that much. And this one DT is just chasing things down. He is up to 4 kills. This one DT now wailing away on the pylon. We do have a cannon being built in a force field. Looks like a bubble shield from Halo goes down as he is inside that force field and just walks right on outside of it. Now sees that one cannon going to be going right past it. We do have another cannon. The DT is pushing his way through. Going to try to take this one cannon on, and looks like he will be taking it out. Force field does go down. Will it complete? The DT trying to get to it. Looks like it will complete, but the DT does take it out before taking any damage. Takes 40 damage on the shields, and now another DT has walked in. This cannon has gone down, it looks like. Meanwhile, this DT chasing Hero. Hero has pulled back outside of the base, but he has killed all but one probe. I don't know where that probe lives. DT taking out this one robo facility. This DT is chasing those Stalkers. And 2 now going to be working on the Nexus. We have sentries put on the ramp and a cannon built down on this low ground for detection. Of course, 2 DTs can kill a cannon without taking a single loss, but I don't know with the sentry DPS. Of course, they can also force field this ramp to prevent the DTs from going down. We do have Stalkers for Hero just walking around. I don't see a DT here. One probe hiding in the corner. DT just looking around for any type of hidden buildings, maybe. I don't know, maybe a hidden base. That DT was just walking around, but he sees all of the probes, so that's what he was looking for. He was looking for the probes to make sure Hero didn't build another Nexus. And once he found out it wasn't there, he decides to send this one DT on over. And there goes that one gateway. We do have the probes and Stalkers on this one Nexus. The Nexus is going to fall. And, this DT decides, okay, he sees the cannon, starts backing off. We do have the force field. A DT cannot take a cannon on one-on-one. That pylon does go down. And we do have the DT making his way back so he can defend his base that is under siege. And it looks like he will be able to make it there. We do have the one probe over here, but there's not much he can do with 35 minerals. He may be able to take 1 or 2 shots from the cannon if the DT chose to go that route. Other than that, the probe is going to be relatively useless. Hero has 73 minerals, so he cannot build anything as well. Then we have the probes running on back while the Stalkers are going to start taking out buildings. I don't know why I have the production tab up. There's no need for that. This one DT is going to chase these Hero just microing his Stalkers around. While these 2 DTs are still going to town on Hero's base, nothing Hero can do about that. He just has to protect this one cannon. And now with the probes and sentries, it looks like he will be able to do that. We do have this one DT chasing the Stalkers. Does look like he hit the Stalker, but I guess the Stalker got away and took no damage. There we go. That Stalker does take one hit. And they're just running around the base. This could go on for a long time as the DT does chase. And now these DTs, I'm kind of curious what's going to happen once he takes out all the buildings up here. What are these DTs actually going to be doing? And the DT still just chasing the Stalkers. And we'll see them possibly stop and shoot this one warp gate. And it looks like Hero has brought some probes back going to town on those pylons. That gate does fall, and the DT does kill that. Meanwhile, you do have these TTs going to be taking out this one pylon, and these probes going to be taking out this pylon. It looks like Hero does have this game, but one mistake could cost it still, just because it only does take 2 DTs to kill a cannon. But I'm curious how the DTs will be getting down this ramp. I think the cannon can shoot on this ramp, so it is going to be tough. Meanwhile, this DT is going to go back to these 3 Stalkers. While these 2 DTs are trying to realize what to do, the cannon does have detection up here, but they are just going to go down, hit a probe, and then go back. It's going to be very hard for Hero to stop that because he's got to constantly micro his Stalkers against this one DT, while these DTs go down and just pick off probes. But Hero now with his 5 or 6 probes is going to start going to town on the Dark Shrine, while this DT trying to catch up to the Stalkers, but the Stalkers just a little bit faster. And these Stalkers do make one mistake and this DT kills them all. Hero will be losing this game. Still these 2 DTs just sitting on this one ramp, while this DT still trying to decide what he wants to do. It looks like he wants to take out the probes, but Hero already starting to back off, and now going back on that, paying close attention to that small blur. Just to give you a view of what Hero sees, it is this. And he knows the DT is there from that small blur. And these 2 DTs still just hanging out on the high ground. He's got to deal with these Stalkers, but the Stalkers lead him too far away. The probes will eventually kill everything. It will take them a very long time, but eventually they will get through to it. And now this DT going to be ignoring the Stalkers, realizing it is a lost cause. He knows about this pylon, but for some reason is not going to be taken out. I thought this DT would take out the pylon that way. He would only have to take out these 2 buildings to win the game. But here we go, the DT is going to be coming back. We do have an Archon morphing in. An Archon can kill a cannon 1-on-1, but it does die itself. 2 force fields do go down as the Archon comes barreling down that ramp, and it looks like Hero will be winning the game. There goes the GG. And there was something I want to look at in this game, going all the way back to the beginning. So, when a building does fall, you do have vision of it temporarily. So I just want to see if Hero could see the second gas being built, just out of my own curiosity. So there goes that gas. Go normal speed, click on a building of Hero. And we know this Korean Protoss takes this gas immediately. So what I'm doing is I'm just seeing if Hero can see that actually happen. Just my own curiosity getting the best of me. And if he was paying attention, he actually saw, did you catch that? He saw the one probe go to build it. Or did he see it? That is the question. See? There, it makes that one quick switch to go get gas. We'll see what Hero was looking at to see if he actually caught that. And then we'll look at other Protoss players, seeing if he was looking at the gas when it went down.
Base is under attack.
So, Hero looking at a Stalker, getting that one pylon. And no, he does not look over at that one probe. So Hero has no idea about that. But let's look at the other Protoss player, if he was looking at it. Again, this is just my own curiosity. Doesn't really mean too much, but it is these small things. And it doesn't look like he goes overweight. Now it's fallen, but he doesn't go over to it either. I think that's something that is pretty cool just to look at, see if your opponent takes that immediately, and if you plan on going on a second gas, you may want to delay it just a second. And now we will be going into SC2 gears,
available.
And I really need to update that because that does get annoying whenever I open it. It goes, updates available, as you probably just heard. Just trying to buy time as I open up my replays, and every now and then, for some reason, when I cast, my SC2 gears does crash, so that's why I have to do this each and every time. It may seem odd, but maybe that update will fix it. Going into it now, I think I switched it over. Yep. We'll look at this one. So we do have the micro APM or macro APM for hero at 27. For blue Protoss, it is at 42. 117 versus 133. Redundancy 41 versus 47. EAPM 84 versus 93. Spam APM 144 versus 176. Going over into, well, there's really not that much to analyze off this actually because it was a 4-gate. Let's go back in the game. Let's see if we can find out. Just watch it from a blue Protoss's point of view with this one tab. Let's see if there's any tells that hero is 4-gating, if he has any idea this is coming, or what he does see, because he tries to take that expansion, and that just doesn't make sense. Maybe he just assumed the hero wouldn't be 4-gating. But, there we go. That simulator is going down. Stalker takes that probe out, and, hold on, where's Hero's probe? So, just want to look at one thing. This one probe, I am really curious where it comes from. If this is just a scouting probe, then goes back here, if it goes running from somewhere. Okay, it looks like it was hiding on up there, going in the vision. Yeah, this is after the scout. So, Hero's probe does go to hide up there. And now, let's just play. Keep an eye on this one probe. And yeah, there's no sign for blue Protoss to know that that one probe did go on and do that. But, additionally, he doesn't go and scout this one area, which is the big mistake for a blue Protoss. If he scouted that area, this game may have been completely different. Hopefully you enjoyed that game. I know it may have been a little bit boring, but those base trades are always semi-entertaining to watch sometimes. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Take care, and I will see you tomorrow.